Hello, here we are back again in our next exercise. I'm Catherine, just in case all of your videos are out of order, and we're preparing for Sharing Dance 2020. So this is one exercise that will help you become accustomed to the movements and kind of create new neural pathways, as we call them, in our brain. So I'm going to go back and sit on the chair, but I'm wondering, as I'm thinking about what we're going to do, is there something else that I can help you to understand? Momentum is the way your body, the force of your body that causes an action. So of course, pushing and pulling, as muscles are really good at doing, pushing and pulling create this momentum. So we're going to use a little swingy music, and the action is a little bit swingy, but it just takes all of these movements we've been doing in these previous exercises and just helps them become a little more dynamically charged and energetically charged. Yeah? So let's go back and sit on our chair. Please make sure you go forward to turn, position yourself in your chair, especially if you've gone up to find the next video and change it. I will try to put all of these videos in a row though for a movie, just getting a little bit, developing expertise in how to create movies and online content. So I still might have to put all of these different exercises in separately, but that's okay. It's good to practice and be able to practice exercises again. You can stop and you can go back. All right, so we're talking about pushing and pulling actions. So if we're going to try to create movement, we're going to think push and pull, and push and pull. Now you have to make sure you don't push yourself right off the chair. So make sure you're nice and sturdy in the chair and your feet are well placed underneath you. Don't put your feet underneath here or have your feet too apart or too together. Just really find a good space and check your arms, because sometimes something will move maybe and you want to make sure you don't hit anything in this space. And if you haven't had a drink of water and you need a drink of water, at any time you should have a drink of water, and always keep your water bottle beside you. If you feel fatigued and you don't want to do this, but you just want to just listen to the music and just, you know, move a little bit of your spine, you have that choice, especially as you go on and do all the exercises in a row. One day you might feel that you haven't had a good enough sleep and you're fatigued. So please listen to your body. So this one we're going to be swimming. So we've been to the beach and played in the water. And then we're going to go into the pool, I think, because we're going to be looking forward to some activities in the summer when we can get outdoors, even if our indoor activities are still closed. Well, let's think about a lovely pool or the lake if you have a cottage, and maybe you really enjoy a good swim, or you remember those days when it felt really good to have a nice cool swim in the evening at the lake. So we're going to think about the crawl. Yes, we have a little music just to make sure we're nice and positioned on our chair. And we're going to do a little bit of a front crawl. Now this movement is in the choreography for Sharing Dance 2020 as well. And it's a lift of the movement of the shoulders. So think about it going forward. So we're going to think about the middle zone and the middle. So this is our middle height of arms. We've talked about low, middle, high. So that we do 4 middle and we do 4 high, high. And I want you to swing as much as you feel able. Yeah, so it's okay. Repeat, middle, 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 middle. Yes, and now high, 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 high. Of course, if your shoulders are a little stiff and a little bit achy, you can do all of them low. You can modify, absolute permission to modify. I can't help you because I can't see you. You are going to take some of the elements that I'm speaking about, but you're going to make sure that you are enjoying dancing. That's our first part. And the second part, we're going to think about pushing the water. So if we were in the water, we'd be pushing back. So think about rowing on the lake. Yes, so here's your rows. You're going to push and push. Yes, so if we did our rows, it would help to move that end of our bow forward and push and push. We're really kind of scooping that. Yes, So we're going to do that 4 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Yeah? And now we're going to think about an orchestra. We're going to think about that figure 8. We're going to really just go in, cross and open, cross and open, cross and open, cross and open. I suppose you could kind of think of that as, you know, treading water in the middle of that nice warm spot in the lake, and the evening is lovely. Yeah, some good imagery there. I'm sure everybody remembers those things. All right, so let's go through our little list of things. We have our middle crawl 4 times, over the top, doesn't matter which side we start with, it really doesn't. And then we're going to repeat that middle, and then we're going to go over the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do this scoops, yes, 4 of those. So it's like we're rowing our boat and our kayak, maybe if we have our, well, I guess kayak is 2-sided. We'll think of a rowing competition, and they use the oars on both sides. And then we're going to have our orchestra. Now, as you do this beautiful extension of your arms, can you think about the chest to the ceiling? Yeah, so you're really just getting a little mobility in this part of your upper back that gets kind of stiff from sitting too long, just to kind of lubricate it a little bit. Do what you can, but try to have a little bit of fun. So pool, synchronized swimming, you know, so arms and the momentum synchronized to help make movement all makes sense. Okay, so here's our lovely music. Yeah, I'm going to sit up really nice and tall. Nice and, remember, look down at your feet, give them a good little tap, and make sure they're real placed for yourself. Here we go, starting with our front crawl. Ready? Out. Shoulders. 1, 2. Swing and swing over the top. Swing, swing, swing. Only if you want. All can be middle. Or you can take a break. That's it. Now over the top. Excellent. Reach as high as you can. Here we go. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Good job. Now your orchestra, or you're just doing a little bit of, just treading water in the leg. Let's go back to the beginning. Here we go. Across the leg. 1, 2. Front crawl, right across the leg. Now really pull, 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 pull. And middle, middle, shoulders help lead the way across the top. Only if you're able, as high as you can. Now we're scoop, pull, push, and pull, and push, and pull, and push. Here's our lovely orchestra. 1 and 2. Feel push, feel pull, and push, and pull, and push, and pull. Excellent. Very good. Excellent job. All right. Great. Super duper. So if we put all of those exercises in a row, we have a really, really good warm-up for being able to learn the first part of the choreography. So as we add to this list, we will put a link to the choreography that's online for everybody to access. And I wanted you to have an opportunity to learn it from the lovely teachers at Canada's National Ballet School. And I know that Ashley would love to meet you one day, and she's such a special person. And you'll really enjoy working on those elements with her, and she knows it best. And as a colleague of mine, she has been an inspiration for Dance for Parkinson's. So I will share that link for you so that you can enjoy learning, and she's got it set up in parts so that you can learn one bit one day, one bit the other day, one bit the other day. And do 2 bits, do 3 bits. just, you know, do as much as you can. As long as you are sharing dance and listening to music and moving your body. And some people ask us, you know, can we do this, you know, more often in the week? Well, we'd love to see you more often in the week, but you have your favorite piece of music, and music makes our hearts sing. So please just enjoy music every day and move your body and just find a purpose to move and enjoy and be creative. You can do all kinds of little things. So thank you for participating in all of these beautiful preparation exercises for you. Your spine should be warmed up. You'll experiment with all the movements, and then you should really have a good time enjoying learning all of the different sections. I would suggest that you do this warm-up series of exercises every time you go and tackle the next part of the choreography. So if one day you do the series of exercises to warm up and you do part 1, and the next day you do the series of exercises to warm up in part 2, etc., etc. So you're just kind of like learning all of the parts, but always make sure you're warming up your body and cooling down your body. So I have just a little bit of a song that I know you were going to recognize. Sing it from your heart, and we love you, we miss you, and we're looking forward to sharing, hopefully, dance in a physical space with you in the fall. We pray and we hope and we honor you, and we thank you very much. Sending our love to every single one of you and your families. Praying for everybody to come out of this and have a great summer. Okay, thanks very much, everybody, and take care. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Thanks, everyone. Bye.